There couldn't be a more spectacular summer flower than the hydrangea. They just look awesome. And I've got with me today a guy that's been growing them for years and years, or certainly his company has. How are you, Carl?
Very well, thank you, Milton.
Good. Carl is from Heyne's nursery. And how long have you guys been around?
Almost 150 years, so 5 generations now.
Wow, that's a long time. I remember going there as a little kid and seeing your grandfather and running around. Oh, well, I was running around the nursery amongst the plants, so it goes back a long way. Okay, Carl, tell me why it's called tea time and why it's so good.
If you have a look at it, you can see it's a very short, squat kind of habit, which I think is all short and stout, which is where it gets the tea time name, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And it was really a feature that we were interested in. We could really see that there was a position in the marketplace for just a good South Australian grown hydrangea that was, grown and acclimatised to South Australian conditions. So, we set about trying to find, first of all, the right genetics. We stumbled across this during our trials, and we were really happy with not only the habit, but also you can just feel that the leaf itself is nice and thick, and that's a good indicator that it's going to be able to handle the the more extreme conditions that we have here in Adelaide.
Yeah.
And then when you take into account also the more short, squat, stout kind of habit, they're versatile not only for going into the into the gardenscapes in shaded areas, but also finishing at around about 1 metre with such free branching from the base. It does so well in a pot as well. So for a potted patio specimen, you can't get any better.
No, they look fantastic. Also, one of the benefits I think of this tea time that you guys are growing is you've grown them out on the plains here in South Australia where the conditions are harsh. They're not coming from a cool climate and nice, soft and lanky and dark green. These are grown in really harsh conditions.
Yeah, I think it's important that when a home gardener buys a product from their local garden centre, that when they take it home, it doesn't just survive, but it thrives. So if it's already acclimatised to our harsh conditions, then you're already there.
You're halfway there, aren't you? Okay, so you're growing different colours. You've got a white one, which isn't here in front of us. This beautiful pink just in front of you.
Yeah, so this pink one's one of my personal favourites. Free branching from the base, you can see by the number of flower heads on it that it's a prolific flowerer.
Yeah, I think each one of these pots has got at least a dozen flowers on. And of course, the really ever popular blue. Aren't they awesome?
Blue is by far the most popular.
Is it? Okay. So how do you get them to go blue?
Well, most people may not know this, but the blue and the pink are actually the same plant. There is a process that we go through back in the nursery to get the blue out just in time for the season. If a home gardener has purchased a blue and wants to be able to keep that blue for next year, or to draw some blue out of the pink that they've already got in their garden, there are bluing fertilisers available to make the job easier.
Yep, absolutely. And of course, last of all, you've got this gorgeous red colour.
Yeah, tea time red. What I really like about red is it's a later flower.
Yeah.
It's a good strong one as well. But being a flower that comes out later in the season, it's perfectly timed for pre-Christmas. So filling in that spot on the patio, or off to the edge of the patio in the garden in time for entertaining guests, as well as of course it makes a fantastic Christmas gift in itself.
It does. Look, that's got a bit of hessian around it. It's got a dozen flowers. Under $30 in your local garden centre, I reckon that makes a good value gift. Look, thanks very much for coming in, Carl, and talking to us about this great newish variety of hydrangea called tea time. So thank you.
Thank you, Milton.